must say,
Valid.
I can't remember ever seeing a homeless...
Valid point, Karl. I'm trying to think. Have I ever seen a Chinese homeless person? I don't think I have. Hey, fam. It's your Ashley Dang back with another video, and I'm back at it with the Ricky Gervais Show Season 1, Episode 3. I am dying to find out what they're going to talk about this episode. And if you're new here and would like to check out my other videos, the link will be up at the top. If you guys would like to join my Patreon or follow me on Instagram, the link will be down in the description below. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Enough of me talking, let's get straight into this reaction. Before I get into this video, I just want to say this 7-Eleven water is so delicious. This is not sponsored, but it's good, and I think you guys should check it out.
For the past few years, Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant, and Karl Pilkington have been meeting regularly for a series of pointless conversations. This is one of them.
Testing. Is that alright? Hello and welcome to the Ricky Gervais Show with me, Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant, hello, and the little round-headed buffoon that is Karl Pilkington. Alright.
I love when they do that.
Do you know the other week when I came up with like a different idea of how we can sort of make the world run and that?
Can we just have a quick recap of that? Because I seem to remember it was a load of old arse.
It was ridiculous. It was he was saying that the world is overpopulated, so the system would be where people were living too long and stuff. So what happens is people live till 78. I don't know how you can enforce that, right?
Yeah.
But when they die, they've got a little baby in their
Oh my God.
like a pig in an apple.
Yeah.
No, Karl. I thought we moved on from that, Karl. It's not even possible, and it's a stupid idea. It's definitely stupid, and it doesn't even make any sense.
That then carries on when they die.
right.
It wasn't a theory. It wasn't an idea. It was the ramblings of a mental case.
It definitely was.
Someone's emailed in and said, "Oh yeah, that's pretty good." Just saying. If
on.
No.
that's a no, right? I've been thinking.
Is this a
about
no?
It is a no, yes.
if we do it the other way, right?
Oh, go on.
Somehow, I don't know how.
The
yet.
kid has an old lady? Is that what it's going to be, isn't it?
Karl would give birth to an old man.
No. What I'm saying is, right?
Go on.
Work the other way round.
Come on then.
So if somehow we can inject something
What?
in like a body that's just died, right?
Listen to this. Imagine this is notes. So when he hands it into the Nobel people,
Yeah.
and they go, if there's a way that we can inject something, and they go, well, what? Well, I don't know the chemical formula, but something HO2.
So anyway, so you inject it in the temple.
He's narrowed it down to the temple.
So what happens?
She sort of wakes up,
Amazing.
right? And she works the other way. So like she might be 77,
Yep.
and then she'll have a birthday, she's 76, and she's working that way.
What?
You know what I mean?
So,
Okay.
Are you with me?
No, keep it.
Because the thing is, you've got...
that don't even sound
I'm
right.
really scared.
Yeah.
I'm really scared. This is the maddest thing you've ever said. This is madder than the old lady with the pit.
It definitely is.
Work.
This is no, it didn't work. It worked in your head. It's like a dream that you wake up and go, "I've got a great theory." It's like,
This is it. Let me just tell you the
Go on.
ending, because the endings works out a bit better.
go on.
What I'm saying is, when you die, at the age of
78.
9 months,
What?
What?
at the age of 9 months, because that's when you come out,
What do you mean when you die? There's no
you're not scared of dying because you're now a baby, so you don't know what's going on anyway.
What? Wait.
So you missed out a bit here.
Oh my God. Karl is all over the place. He is... I don't even know what this man is talking about. What is he talking
This
about?
woman, what, literally gets younger and younger.
I think when she's in her 20s, she's in
And
her
then she
old age.
dies?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because that's the fun part of your life, isn't it? when you're 20 and you've got all your energy and that. So before you die, you're actually having a good life, rather than it being the other way around.
But does she do different stuff than she did on the way up? Because she's already lived 78 years, hasn't she? Don't forget. She was a baby once, and she grew to 78 years. Then someone stuck a needle in her head and said, right, back you go.
No, forget all that bit.
I'll forget all that bit. How did we forget that bit?
Oh my god.
What I'm saying
So
is,
she died and she doesn't remember all her. This is a new life, is it?
let me just leave you with this.
Right, you're talking shit. Explain yourself.
He's definitely talking shit. He's talking rubbish.
Leave it as it is.
No, leave it as it is, shall we?
Can we all agree on that, guys? No. Should we agree to leave it as it is? Is that alright? Because I don't want to hear any more from the diaries of Charles Manson.
No, it's. I mean, you're a fucking maniac.
A friend of mine got a gift.
Karl crazy.
Or rather gave it as a gift. I don't know if you've been familiar with these. It's a charity organisation, and you go on their website or you phone them up, and you can give someone else the gift of, say, a goat. And it's a sort of goodwill thing, you know what I mean?
So you buy an African family.
Oh god.
A goat.
Here we go with these charities and these donation things. Oh boy. Here we
It's
go.
them for years.
And it's like you're saying, well, I would have bought you a present.
Yeah,
But
but I've used that money wisely.
Yeah, so it's almost like they've given
Exactly.
the present. They've given the goat.
Yeah, it's a beautiful idea. But as soon as he told me about it, I thought to myself straight away, knowing Karl's views on charity and giving, I wondered what his views would be.
Are they happy with the present over there? Like the people who are getting it?
Of
You're an
course.
idiot. What, you think an African family wakes up and there's a little goat with a ribbon tied around it, and they go, oh, look what Santa brought us.
And that mince pie's gone and that glass of milk.
You're such an
No,
idiot.
but what I'm saying is, does that family want a goat?
Yes.
Yes.
It's not they want a goat, it's they need a goat. Do you think, what do you think this organisation is?
Oh my god.
Wanted Nintendo. What are you thinking?
What I'm saying is, right, let me put myself in their shoes. Well,
This'll be
I
a
haven't got
first.
any, but say I'm one of them, right, over there.
Oh
Right, Saturday, it's
boy.
Christmas Day, right? I open it up, open the present, little goat there, right? Now, if I was one of them, I'd be going, not another mouth to feed. At the end of the day, there isn't enough food to go round for themselves, never mind a goat. Don't they say like having a dog and that is quite expensive? Sometimes they say, what with all the injections you've got to give it.
Well,
It's
I'm
not the same
assuming it's all
thing.
above board. The goats have its injections. That's what some of the money goes towards. It's just a way of redirecting cash.
But the thing is, why do they want that goat? What's the main reason? What does a goat give you?
Milk?
Right, now wouldn't it be easy to just send them a bottle of milk?
No.
Eggs that come with it.
No, because the goat can reproduce milk, and that's how they can sell the milk to make money. Oh my god, Karl is stressing me out, y'all.
That's all I'm saying. And the other thing is, think about
It's
the goat.
stressing me
that
out.
was happy over here. Suddenly, it's on a barren land. No grass.
I'm gonna burst! What do you mean?
Send a goat
Oh my
I'm
god.
saying, who's happy at the end of this, right? You've got a fella who hasn't got a present over here because the mate bought him a goat, right? So yeah, let's do this properly. So there's a tick. He's not happy, right?
Oh my god.
You've got the person who's opened it, like you said, wanted something else, right? It's a goat. They go, who's going to look after this, right? So tick, they're not happy. And then you've got the goat going, what am I doing here?
Oh my god.
Definitely love this, surely. Have you started seeing this now? Virgin are starting plugging Virgin Galactic. I think it's something like 200,000 quid, and you'll get a chance to go in a space shuttle into space.
Karl, thoughts?
Going to space.
Wouldn't it be a fascinating
boy.
experience to go into space
Hope you don't talk about the monkeys.
at the Earth?
I mean, at what point are you all meant to be happy? Do you know what I mean? You're floating about there, and because you don't get out, do you?
What, you mean to do some duty-free shopping?
I'm just talking, you don't go floating about, do you? You stay in your seat.
Well, they probably let you move around on the shuttle.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about getting out. For
I
me,
think,
when you want to
I
get
think some of them do.
yes, but that's what I'm saying. When you go on holiday, the flight bit isn't the best bit of the holiday, is it? That's the bit you've got to do. So what I'm saying is you've got to stay on this and then you go back home. You don't take luggage, right? I don't see the point.
Right, so you're there, you're sat in your own clothes for the whole time, same clothes the whole time.
But I don't understand what is the point.
I think it's the view. I think it's two things. I think it's the view and being able to be part of an exclusive club. I went into space. It's all that thing about man conquering nature, and you're one of that elite few that man.
No, I think I'm with Karl on this one, but I see Ricky point as well. But it's still kind of stupid. Just to say you went part of a club, I saw the space. I mean, I don't know. It's just, I think I'm leaning more towards Karl's side. I do think it's kind of like dumb.
Is to pop up, see the world from a distance that no one else can see it from, and then pop down.
All that way just for the view.
Yeah.
Is it worth it?
No.
All the places I haven't seen anyway. Right, before I think about that, I think if you've gone everywhere, I haven't been to Scotland yet. Right? I'm not being funny, but you know what I mean? So just have a look in your back garden before you go looking in someone else's.
In space?
Yeah.
What would make it a trip worthwhile for you? I mean, if you did go into space, if we gave it to you free of charge, we said, Karl, go.
I know the answer. I know the answer to this, Steve. He's thinking, I'd like to meet some aliens that can talk like I do, and I can understand them, and they can tell me something. Like what? Oh, they met God, he was alright. That's the sort of thing, that's what he's going to...
Yes. If I go out of space, I want to meet some aliens. I want to meet something instead of just looking at the view. It needs to be worth my while. A view is not really worth my while.
Say, he'd like them to look like monkeys in spacesuits. That'd be his ideal thing. He'd like to go to the planet of the apes.
Oh my god.
He's nodding. He's nodding. Thoughts, Karl?
Well, yeah, that'd be brilliant.
Exactly.
Seeing a little alien having a chat with him.
Exactly. I'm with you, Karl.
What's going on?
I'm with you, Karl. I'm here.
Like, I mean, if you bought me that as a present, right? Either of you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be that happy. For me, that's a little bit like...
Well, that's annoying because we've got you a trip to space and a goat.
Yeah.
Do you know how, like, I am interested in sort of going on another planet. Right?
Karl, you are on another planet, mate.
No, but do you know what I mean? It would be quite sort of interesting.
How do you think you'd get there?
Well, yeah, you'd go on a rocket and stuff, but what I'm saying is, at least you know when you get there, you're getting out, you're having a bit of a wander. But I wouldn't be happy in just the journey bit of it, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But the thing is, right, because I was looking into it a bit, because I was reading about the Virgin thing, right? And I was reading something that in 1971, right, 3 of them went up there. There was one bloke in the rocket, right? The other 2 wandered off, had a walkabout, seeing what rocks they could find. And that bloke who was in the rocket...
He left them?
He was the loneliest man ever in the world.
I don't know what to do.
What story is that?
Some sort of profound poetry, or I don't know what I think he's trying to say. He's trying to say he was, by definition, a human furthest away from all other human contact.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, okay. No, you said loneliest to evokes an emotion.
Yeah. But it's like he started crying and writing poetry and listening to Morrissey records.
But what I was thinking is, do you think when he got up in the morning, he still bothered to put his clothes on?
That's the first thing that came into your mind.
No,
when
just
you
because
pictured
I
him
always,
there.
at the end of the day, even if like my girlfriend Suzanne's out at work and that, I'm not happy walking about with everything out because you never know what's going to happen. I just mean, you never know if someone's going to turn up.
No, I don't like what I don't like. No, I always pop some pants on or a towel, even if I'm
not
alone.
always.
Not me. I like to be naked.
When you've been stood there with...
No, he's taking his trousers off.
I did it especially, knowing
right.
that you were there. I did it especially to annoy you. Yeah, so...
Got the knob hanging.
But do you know what I mean? Do you think he was walking out the rocket with his tackle out? Or did he go, well, no one's watching here?
Do you reckon it floats up or down?
Well, if you are the man who was up in space...
Ricky, does it flow up or down?
rocket and was for a short
Oh
period
my
the
God.
loneliest man in the world. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear what you did with your time, how lonely you felt, and also did you float around with your cock and balls out? Karl, if you could have a superpower like Superman,
Oh my God.
what would your superpower be?
I'll be
Can I suggest
invisible.
consciousness.
Invisible.
Yeah.
Can I have the power of thought?
Remember, you've already got opposable thumbs. So cross that one off the list.
Oh, go on, Karl.
Invisible.
There's so many to choose from. Telepathy, X-ray vision,
Flight, invisibility,
choose it wisely.
strength, intelligence.
Why have I been picked?
Oh, for God's sake.
I'm just saying,
It's Rob's question for
no,
you.
but I'd just say, does anyone else want this? Or, do you know what I mean?
Oh,
No,
what do
because-
you wish you
no,
could do that's
no,
impossible is the
because-
question.
no,
Or,
because-
what?
I'll
What do
take
you mean?
invisibility.
With that comes a responsibility. is what
With
I'm saying.
enormous power does come great responsibility.
So, would you like Spidey senses? Is that what you're saying?
Come on, Karl, you know what these superheroes do. They can
I know, but it
can
always
freeze
they're
things.
never happy, are they? Do you know what I mean? Spider-Man that wanted to tell that girl that he could climb walls and that, he's like, I can't. Superman didn't never tell Lewis and that.
Valid points. Valid point.
Pen pal, Superman.
His little secret job. Yeah. All right, Superman. Hello, Lewis. What are you doing? Superman. Who are you? I can't tell you, Lewis. Brilliant.
You know, Hulk, he wasn't happy.
None of them was happy.
It's true. He's got a theme.
Miserable.
There's not many happy superheroes, are there?
That is true.
Aside the superheroes you're already aware of, what superpower do you want? You don't have to fight crime with it, Karl. Let me remind you of some of the other things. Invisibility.
All the time though, or can I sort of turn that on and off?
Let's say you could turn it on and off. Would that interest you?
Yeah,
It would interest me.
I love that.
Right. Okay, and what would you do with this power of invisibility?
Just sort of wander about,
I would rob banks, baby.
just not get seen.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. And it's put to such brilliant use. It's really well done.
Why would you want to walk around and not be seen in that? What would you gain from that?
Don't know. You could sort of go in shops when they shut, so you don't have to go.
How would you get in?
Just get in just before they lock up.
Oh, yeah. How would you get out?
Wait till the morning.
Brilliant.
So, hang on. So that's your use of invisibility. From the power of invisibility. You want to sneak into... Never mind. No, hang on. You want to sneak into HMV, right? Wait for 12 hours and then buy something.
That is so.
Do you know what?
That's
I don't want
retarded.
it. I don't want a power
Why not?
because I just don't think it'll do me any good. I think it's more of a
What?
hindrance.
I love this. It's like, just think of his presents. We've given you a trip into space, and the chance to be invisible.
Not happy with any of them.
Yeah, what he wants is a voucher for HMV.
Yeah, he just wants some tokens for a record shop. Just going through a few more of these emails. This one's from Kent from Nova Scotia, Canada. He says, Karl, he's wondering if you've got any personal mantras that you could pass along. For instance, he reminds us of Ben Franklin's famous mantra, waste not, want not.
Who said that?
Ben Franklin.
What was he? What did he do? What was his job?
Benjamin Franklin was a well-respected American politician from the 1800s. He was a sort of thinker, a philosopher, a
experiments.
scientist, deeply respected.
He's
Also
on
a big
money.
political figure. He features on
He's
the
on a
dollar bill or $10 bill or something.
Yeah.
So he's one of the great sort of American Enlightenment thinkers. And he came up with the mantra, waste not, want not.
You must know waste not, want not. I mean, that's just...
Do you understand the phrase waste not, want not?
No, not really. No. What does it mean? I've never used it.
It's like, don't throw stuff away because you might need it, and therefore you won't be wanting anything because you didn't throw it away.
So he was a bit of a.
Yeah.
If you don't waste food, for instance, then
Waste not, what not.
for God's sake.
No, but I'm just saying, he's a man
Don't be wasting that food because you must not want it.
in power. Is that the best thing he ever said?
No, I'm sure he came up with many profound
So why is
things.
that one
He did
remembered?
experiments in electricity and conducting electricity, all sorts.
But that impresses me more, inventing electricity, than someone...
He didn't invent electricity.
That impress you more than what?
Just saying, well, it's not whatnot. I don't think it's that good. It's not even catchy.
It is catchy.
I'd just say, whoa, don't be chucking that out. You might need that later.
Don't be checking that out. You might need that later. Karl Pilkington.
Whereas someone like you
2005.
that waste not, want not is perhaps a little bit more pithy, a little bit more...
We should go through great sayings and phrases and say
if he could, well, firstly, does he know what they mean? And then secondly, can he improve them?
That would be brilliant.
Well, we'll do that next time.
Let's see. Okay, Winston Churchill. Never have so few done so much for so many. What do you think of that? How would you... Do you know what that means?
I'd just be annoyed if I was one of them who gave a lot for a few or whatever, right?
No, gave a lot for so many. You were,
Yeah,
if you were one of those few
yeah,
that gave so much for so many, i.e., it means these few good men, their actions freed the world. They freed the world. They have an impact on every person in the world, and they were few brave men, yeah. And that's what he's saying.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if I was one of them men who gave up his life, right, I'd want a name check. I don't want to be bundled in with everyone else who is saying a load of blokes gave it their lives. Well done on that. See you later.
That's brilliant.
Did you just say bungled in?
Bungled in, yeah.
He made up a word.
You want to be bungled in?
You made up a word. See, that's it. You see, we've been looking for it. That's original. That's Karl Pilkington. I don't want to be bungled in.
That makes sense. Kind of makes
You know,
sense.
we've chatted about charities before, haven't we?
Sure, yeah.
Done a lot of stuff on that, right? Just coming back from Manchester, right? Got off the train at Euston.
Yeah.
Right? Off the train, walking through the busy bit and stuff. There's this fella stood there, right? Good charity worker.
Yeah.
Right? Nice looking fella who's got his suit on, the tie and everything, quite respectable and that, right? Look down at his bucket, all the money's been put in the bucket and that,
Yeah.
right? On the front of the bucket, right? It says collecting for the homeless at Christmas. Now, why can't they do that?
What, homeless?
The homeless people. Why is some fella taking his time out, right, his own time where he could be at home?
Because it's an organization. It's an organization, probably.
Why? Do you know what I mean?
What, you think just give them the
Well,
buckets?
what are the homeless people doing whilst he's doing that? Is what I'm saying. What have they got
Oh
on
my
the timetable?
god.
Cut out the middleman. Cut out the middleman.
What would prevent a homeless person and an entrepreneurial or homeless person just getting a bucket and writing that on there themselves?
Could I suggest something? Hunger, some drug addiction, traumas, often mental illness. Just possibly too depressed to get up, put a suit on, and go to Euston Station with a nice bucket with some
That's
writing on it.
true.
And then, right, I was thinking about that, right, and I was walking down the street in London with Suzanne. Saw a little homeless. Well, I didn't see the homeless bloke, right? I saw a leg,
Right.
sticking out of a doorway. Oh, here we go, right? Walked past it, right? You're not going to believe this.
Go on.
Homeless
Yeah.
Chinese fella. I've never seen one of them. No, I'm not going to go, right?
Oh my god.
Do you know what I mean? That was a shock.
I really don't think I have. I think he's got me there. I hate to say it, but I must say, I
Valid.
don't remember ever seeing a homeless...
Valid point, Karl. I'm trying to think. Have I ever seen a Chinese homeless person? I don't think I have. I don't know. Comment down below, guys, and let me know if you've seen a homeless Chinese person before. I don't think I have. Oh my god.
Chinese person.
Weird, isn't it? She said, I was at walk past and I said to Suzanne, did you see that? She went, what? I said, just look back there. She said, what? I said, that homeless fella, look back at him. She said, what? I said, he's Chinese. She said, yeah, good point.
Good point. Of course she did.
She said that to shut you up.
She didn't want to get into a conversation with you.
Rick, it's that time again. It's what the whole world is waiting for now.
Oh my god.
It is Monkey News. Please perform live the jingle.
Oh, chimpanzee, that's monkey news, yeah.
What? Monkey
There we
news.
go.
Right then, well, got an email from John. You know, if you've got any monkey news going on in your area,
Let us know.
God, amazing!
Oh my
But
god.
there's a TV channel in Moscow, right? And I think they had a bit
Russia.
of bad luck or something, a lot of redundancies and that, right? And whoever was in charge of it got a bit mental and got rid of loads of people, right?
Yeah.
And they come in the next day and they were like, right, are we ready to go live and that? And someone comes running with a clipboard saying, we haven't got any people left, right, to present.
Such nonsense.
Right, but I tell you what. Right, okay, carry on.
So he goes, what?
If just one employee turns out to be Simeon and is doing a good job, I'm never doing this radio show again.
So this TV channel, you know, he's having a lot of problems and that. They've got to go live, right? He's like, what am I going to do? Anyway, for some reason, right, there was a chimp knocking about.
For some reason, that's the key piece of
Oh my god.
It doesn't matter, does it?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Imagine that was in a film. And I go, well, I can't see where this plot go. Well, he's just there. He's just there.
So anyway, so he sort of says, get it in a suit, right?
Why?
So, because they've
He's about to host the
the
show.
clock's ticking, they've got to go live with something.
What do you mean? What he's presenting?
He's not the host of the show.
It's a chat show. I am not.
They can't
Again,
talk.
don't have a go.
Definitely
Have a
can't
go.
talk.
Sent this in.
Right,
And
be
this
quiet, let's hear it. Let's hear it again.
So anyway, so like I say, so going live, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, what have you? Chimp sat there on the chair. He was like, look, let's just get through tonight's show and worry about this tomorrow.
Get through what? What is he gonna say?
So they put a chimp in a suit. What, was that handmade or were the sleeves a bit short on him? You idiot, think.
So anyway, he's sat there, right? And they're going, right, here we go. Good luck, everyone, right?
Yeah.
Chimp's there.
What programme is
It's a
this?
chat show.
Whose chat show is it?
Well, it's the monkeys.
So what is the monkey saying?
I like the fact that they put the chimp in a suit. It's like, no one's going to take this chat show seriously if he's not dressed up.
Who is he chatting with?
So anyway, let's get to the point of it and that, right? So anyway, so they go on, right? It's all going
Didn't
blinking.
happen. There's no way this
Didn't
happened.
happen.
Questions.
Couldn't happen.
Not sure about that bit, but all I've got is the stuff that was on the news site for this. Like I say, I've
But
got
it's rubbish.
Rubbish. Definitely rubbish.
There's a TV channel in Moscow that's having problems, right? I've explained that.
No,
bit.
it's this
They've
rubbish.
got rid of the presenters. The monkey sat there, right? Don't worry about it anyway. I'm telling you, it goes all right.
It goes okay, in case you're worried, Rick.
He's sat there, right?
Absolute
He gets to the
shit.
first break, they're like, can't believe it, right? You know, viewing figures and that, they're loving it, right?
What? No. What? How did they get the viewing figures in the break?
Please do not interrupt me.
What did the chimp do in the first half?
They had a big guest on that week.
And what did he do? Just talk to himself?
Say if it is share, right?
No, what?
The main
Ricky
gaffer
is
like,
fed up.
Share's going to go mental at us, right, for putting
So
on with
it's,
the
no,
monkey.
it's Cher. In his mind, it's Cher sitting there talking to a chimp in a suit.
So anyway, she
and they're
comes
filming
off.
it for Moscow TV, and the ratings are going through the roof.
Presumably there's a translator because Cher doesn't speak either Russian or chimp.
She comes off.
Oh
and
my
the bloke who's
God.
in charge, he's like, she's going to go mad. She's going to go mad here. She walks up, she goes, I love that. Right? She said that's one of the best interviews, right? So anyway,
What
he
the
decided
hell?
It went so well, kept him on. He's still there.
I love the fact that Cher was an idea that Steve threw up, and now she's going, I love that, I love that. Chimp, get me out there. I want to go to Moscow. Never mind.
Don't
Unbelievable.
have a go at me. Have a
Rubbish.
Go at John, but, you know, if you've got any monkey news, send it in.
Oh my god. Karl is a trip. Absolutely rubbish. Oh my goodness. Definitely hilarious. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts and opinions. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, fam.